Hi guys, here is Dante, and today we are going to take a look at World 10 and in particular at Ernst and Ramel's stages, since they are the ones you are looking forward to complete in order to farm their shards. And I'll make you see how to complete hard mode as well. I did not use any crazy artifacts or weapons level to complete normal mode. My formations are very free-to-play friendly, and in particular you will not need Hive to complete these stages. In hard mode instead I had to rely on shield artifacts to be able to survive those damn draggers in the enemy's backline, and I was only able to achieve this exactly a month after completing normal mode. As of right now, I am 100 days into the game. Let's start with 1021. Since I was kinda underleveled at the time, I had to rely on the Rion to make my frontline survive. Fun fact, this was the very first time I used him to complete a campaign stage. But the very decisive factor in order to complete this stage with 3 stars was the positioning of Raven. In fact, her ultimate ground her and makes her immovable, so that sniper will not be able to drag her on the other side of the battlefield and kill her. This is very important, and I believe it is the safest way to deal with this sniper/assassin in every stage it is present. If you are having problems survive with Raven, try again after a few levels, or after unlocking the Dark Faction shield artifact. In hard mode, instead of Rion, I used Ernst to fight Ernst. His summons gives you a lot of survivability, and this formation in particular is my favorite to complete PvE content, and the first one I try every time I hit a new stage. Here I had kept the 3-star artifact on Raven and the shield artifact on Charlotte. I know it is not a boss stage, but it took me quite some time to figure out the best formation for 1032. It is a tricky stage with 2 draggers and 2 assassins, and here Desperado really shines with her tanky defense, and her ultimate will drag those pesky snipers into Loss's ultimate, silencing them and making them taste their own medicine. Another trick here is that the draggers always aim for the farthest enemy they can pull, and that include Ernst summons. So always use him in par with Loss in stages with assassins. For Ramel, I really did not know what to do, as my frontline kept dying. I tried 3 tanks, Loss comp, assassin comp, warrior comp too, but nothing really worked until I tried Ember. I had her weapon at +3 with normal mode and +4 in hard mode. She really drops bombs on the enemy backlines, and after using her, I realized that the problem was not Ramel, but the damage coming from the supports in the back row, because after they died, my tanks managed to survive even with nearly no health. In hard mode, you really want to kill one support with the very first ultimate from Ember, before Ramel cast her ultimate. Otherwise, all 3 of them will survive, and you will have a really hard time dealing with all that damage. Notice that the positioning I used in normal mode allowed me to silence always a warrior and a tank at the same time, while in hard mode the first Raven's ultimate silenced one support in the backline, but then it was not as efficient CC-wise as the first comp. The last thing I wanted to point out is that these are not bulletproof formations. RNG is always present, and it could take you some retries to complete the stages. After all, we are talking about World 10, which is the hardest content in the game at the moment. But I am confident this will give you at least a solid base to build the road to conquer the game. This is it for this video, guys. I really hope I was able to help you even a tiny bit. And see you in the next video. Bye!